Hello guys, I just wanted to take a second to talk to you guys about percent of change. That is mentioned in our units, but percent error is not. So I just want to go over 3 examples pretty quickly. So the original price of a dress is $128. It is now marked $112. What is the percent of change? So to find percent of change, you have to do amount of change over original. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the change. I'm going to do 128 minus 112 and get 16. Now, I know sometimes it wants you guys to find this and do the absolute value, yada, yada, yada. That's not really that important. I'll get back to that at the end. So I'm going to put 16, which is the amount of change, over 128, which was the original price of the dress. That simplifies to be 1/8. As a decimal, it is 125 thousandths. As a percent, remember I moved my decimal 2 places to the right, and I get 12.5%. And here's what comes back into play. It is a 12.5% decrease because we know from the original price to the new price, it went down. So we could either express that as a negative 12.5% and don't put the word decrease, or a positive 12.5% followed by the word decrease. Here's another example. George has 32 cars but sold some and now has 24. What is the percent of change in his car collection? Indicate if it is a percent increase or a percent decrease. So again, it is amount of change over original. I find the amount of change, which is 8. I set up my comparison, which is 8 over 32, which is 1/4, which is a 25% decrease. So with that percentage, we could also figure out the amount of cards he sold, but we could also just do that with subtraction. So those are 2 examples of quickly worked out and very nice percentages. Remember that if it is a repeating decimal, generally speaking, the directions will give you guys what they want you to round the percent increase or percent decrease to. So here is one of those questions that sometimes you may get asked, like if you want to win a prize, you're guessing how many of a certain item are in, say, a jar or something else. Anyway, so Jason estimated he had 21 Tootsie Rolls. He actually had 15. What is his percent error? So to find percent error, you're going to do amount of error over actual. So here, we're going to find how much was he off. He was off by 6. And then we're going to set up that ratio. 6 over 15, I can simplify that to 2 over 5 by dividing both of those by 3, and I get 40%. So he had 40% error. Percent error is never considered positive or negative. You're just off by that amount. So he had a 45% mess up is basically what that's saying. I know these were 3 pretty quick questions, and they all had beautiful percentages that weren't repeating, but I hope this kind of helped a little bit. Let me know if you need more examples worked out.